International
Get the red emblem truck in your dressing room.
It's the Sacred
Yeah,
Ground show with our special
but
guest
it's talking
Jack Cutter.
about Asian, I can't go on without my lucky pick.
Okay.
As Mr. Cutter's age,
Frank Darby could be Fozzie Bear.
after his dissatisfaction, he didn't get the red emblem.
Hey, Internet, hello there. Hey, folks. Loyal fans love you.
Oh.
Can't do this without you, otherwise I'd just be sitting here playing for myself.
Wow.
Hey, welcome to the Sacred Grounds, everyone, for our regular Thursday night open mic. Tonight, our feature is very special. It's a fellow who we only get to see about once a year because he's just getting too damn busy. This is what happens when musicians come here and then get good. We have to go pay to see them. So Jack Cutter will be our feature this evening. He'll come up here and he'll entertain us for the next half hour, or as long as he wants to. You want to play all fucking night, I'm fine with that, Jack. We're all here for you to support you. And then when he's done, it'll all be our turn to get up and do the regular open mic. So, quickly, a few simple rules. Rule number one, please shut the fuck up while performers are up here performing. Unlike those other open mics, we don't like people to talk while people are playing because we like to listen to them and we would like you to listen to them, okay? So give them your support. Second rule, if you hear something you don't like or don't understand, applaud and smile. Anyway, it's called manners. And something else which is quickly going away in the world. Try playing at some of the other venues and you'll see what I'm talking about. And the third one is simple, don't play along with somebody who's up here unless they ask you to, or they just inspire everybody and everybody spontaneously goes along. And that's just fine with me. But if you're diddling and doodling around while someone else is playing, you can throw them off. And especially if it's a new person. As you know, we like to sacrifice virgins here at the Sacred Grounds, and we've had more new beginners start here, and then we never see them again when they get good. So please come back, as our good friend Jack is doing. So I'd like to now welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Cutter. And fill us in on what you've been up to and what's going on too.
Well, thank you for your consistently brilliant introduction.
Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, my main gig is, of course, at BART.
Oh yeah, I see you there. So.
Hopefully, there is a...
How late do they stay open?
Oh.
They stayed open until midnight, I think, right?
Oh, beyond that, like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Really? Wow.
Which BART station?
Montgomery and Embarcadero. And there might even be a couple people from BART watching as we speak.
I often run into
Yeah, there are
these
three
as I'm getting off
people
work.
online right now. Say hello to your friends out there.
So, I'm going to try a little warm-me-up piece. It's something I did for a long, long time. And then Mr. Natural told me about Tommy Manuel, and I completely rewrote it.
Yes.
And then I just made the mistake of going on the interweb the other day, and Tommy's now doing a totally different version, and I'm going to have to start one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn to do one.
But it is based on a 1961 tune by Chet Atkins written by J.D. Laudermilk called Indian Water. try to, something called a Lexington train wreck. It's something I think I wrote, maybe didn't. Thought I remembered it from an old book that I had learned something about 30, 40 years ago. But no one recognizes it, so I think I got it.
Ah.
I think it may be mine.
All right.
I love that. It's so old you can't even remember the series. That's great.
Yeah.
I think that kid might be mine.
So I probably forgot it so bad that it has to be mine at this point. So I call it the Lexington train wreck. Here part, this is stolen.
Back. Freight train.
Well, usually takes a couple hours to warm up. Then you hit that peak and then you're worn out. So I'm going to try to pretend that we're in the second hour.
Okay.
This is another stolen tune from, well, Tommy stole it from Jason Williams. I stole it from Tommy. And it's a classical piece. And the way we know it's classical because it says so in the title.
That's what
Oh yeah.
Michael Jack.
Yeah.
Always works out.
You
bet.
Oh,
Jack,
okay.
can you do Hayden's Rose? I really love, that's my favorite.
Okay, well, by request,
Yeah.
remind me to do that last, cause I gotta throw it into a Hawaiian slacky tune.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
And so I'm kind of working my way towards different tunings.
Yeah, could you explain something about your finger picking? A lot of people use the scrubs, which is just the thumb and two picks, but I notice you're using 3 picks, right? Oh, 4 picks, you use all 4.
Yeah, I'm trying to,
A
I
lot of
do
people-
finger exercises with this thing, I haven't figured out a real good way to use
You
it
use the
yet.
pinky yet, yeah.
But I'm trying to get the flexibility and
Right.
start
And
using
you're
it.
doing
so-
it on the steel guitar. I mean,
Yeah.
steel
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot
I
of- all the-
bought those and then I was told that they were just for the plastic, classical, and I don't like the plastic string. They're my own strings. That's cool.
Well, the country
Try
western
that.
guitar can do anything.
It's, yeah, I'm digging it.
Really, really unusual to use that many fingers, though.
Yeah, so it's definitely the 3 fingers.
I try to do that too. I try to use all those fingers.
Yeah, and then there's a few songs where actually the little finger does come into play.
So
Are you
can-
able to get the harmonics though? You're able to press down stuff?
You know, use a little finger for that.
Yeah, you can use the,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
And
then
you can bend keys and do all.
okay, I'm going home to practice.
I wrote down,
Oh,
oh,
it's also good with the steel strings because then you develop the toughness that you need to move from guitar to guitar.
yeah. So this is an old John Fahey tune. Stevie Coyle showed it to me from the waybacks in a lesson, and hopefully I can make this thing work. It's called Last Steam Engine Train. Okay, now we start demanding the thing a little bit here.
Take that from, Leo Kottke, that version a little bit.
That version is more Leo Kocke's version,
Yeah,
and like I said, I got it from Stevie Coyle.
You guys stream this, but you don't actually record it, do you?
Yes, it's going out live on the internet right there.
Right, but you have to actually be watching right now.
No, it stays there.
Oh, it stays there, okay, awesome.
Then he puts it on YouTube.
Good.
Okay, this is a work in progress still. I've got all parts written, but I can't quite play them all together yet. So it's called Ripple Effect. It's going to be on the next CD. And let's see, is there anything much to say about it? Well, the next CD is a whole other story. It's kind of based on some rough spots the last couple of years. And this is kind of coming out of the rough spots.
Jack, what was the name of that piece again?
Ripple Effect.
Who wrote it? Oh my God. Good work, man.
Thank you. Yeah, we're getting close to that, closer,
Ripple
another
Effect.
step closer to the Hawaiian journey.
I just got back from Hawaii, so I just
Oh, I'm sorry.
wanted to. Yeah, so is everyone else. I think
I mourned for a good month after I got back from Hawaii.
How's your Lisa's in Hawaii?
Right, I heard they have gigs in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Everything takes.
Okay, so this is something I've not played at the open mics before. It was originally written, God knows how many years ago, 1979 or thereabouts. And after having stopped playing guitar for roughly 14 years, it's taken another 15 to be able to play it again. It's called Broken Spaceship Shuffle.
the way, could I ask you a question?
Sure.
Thumb independence, you know, this is the biggest problem, is learning to get the thumb to do its own thing while the rest of the thing. Do you have any,
That rebellious digit.
yeah, do you have any, do you have any tricks or exercises or something that you would recommend for people to start?
Well, it's funny you should ask. Actually, when I started to relearn the guitar,
Right.
I kinda had to start with that all over again.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
started, two things that I wrote as finger exercises. The first one is dirt simple.
So you're keeping one note
Just
frozen.
one note.
One note
One
frozen
note,
and
and
then
then just
playing
trying to do a
around it,
melody.
yeah. In classic music, we call it a frozen note.
Yeah, off the
You keep
note.
frozen.
And then, of course, the classic one is, the Travis pick.
Oh yeah, where you're going back and forth between two other strings. And that gets you a little bass line with a
Yeah.
harmony going, so
Yeah.
it gets two lines, yeah.
Then you can throw the third string in there.
The third string where you do the melody. Oh,
So
yeah.
that's kind of independent, you're still locked
Right.
into that. And
So eventually what you're doing then is you're actually dividing your hand into three,
yeah,
right? You get the thumb going for the bass, the
Mhm.
two smaller fingers are playing melody, and this is filling in.
right. And then the worst thing, and that's what it was on tune before, but just to get the idea, the hardest thing that I worked on was pipeline,
Oh.
and I just had to slow it down. Sounds like hell, cause it's a long
Right.
tune, but.
So slowing down is another thing, doing it
Yeah.
slow so your fingers get into the right place and the
Yeah.
muscle memory comes.
And then it's a real tedious exercise, cause then you really look at where the notes go.
Yeah.
Then eventually you can,
I notice with my students, the hardest thing is to get them to slow down, to listen to good tone. They wanna go fast. You can't go fast unless your fingers go into the right spots.
yeah, so it's kind of, get good buddies with your metronome.
Yeah, right, you get to be friends with your metronome.
Yeah, and mine is on 40 and 60 more often than I care to admit.
Yeah. That's good.
I wrote 4 songs before I discovered the metronome, and then I had to relearn everything.
No, 60, but he brought up another point. 60 is really important because it's your heart rate, your resting heart rate.
Yeah,
And I found with people who have rhythm problems, it's because they're trying to play something too far away from what their body can do. So what happens is the further you get away from that 60, the harder it is to hold on to it. You have to stay present. So that's a good place to practice at 60, or feel your heartbeat and then play along with your heartbeat. That gets you dancing. And it goes from being counting to a groove. Then once you got the groove, then you can pick up the speed on the groove. But until you find that groove, you can't pick up the speed. You just keep making the same mistakes over and then they get worse.
yeah, well, the trick is you play it where you can play it flawlessly.
Flawlessly.
Sometimes that's done at
Yeah.
40. Then
Yeah.
if you can do it 5 times, this is a real study.
That's what I do,
It's
5
great.
times
You
in
do
a
it
row.
5 times in a row.
Row, you
without
got it,
mistakes.
yeah.
Then you reward yourself by moving it up to 45.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
And repeat the process.
I also noticed if you sit there and push the modem a little, the metronome a little, and then a little more and a little more when you're working on these finger picking things,
Mhm.
it will push you
Yeah.
further than you think you can go.
I found that if I double the metronome,
Right.
then it helps me stay on track
On
better
track,
than if
'cause
I'm trying
you're
to
hearing
do
twice
it
as
too
many
slow,
beats,
because
yeah.
then I'm getting the wrong space on the screen.
Right, well, as long as your pace is.
Yeah, exactly, the 40, yeah.
These are good. Thank you very much. It's all good advice. When we got a good picker around, we need to pick your brain as well.
Absolutely.
All right, so we are probably pretty close to.
Anytime you want, my friend, don't worry. It's all
Well, I'm
about
gonna
you.
finish up with something people can recognize. Oh, wait a
Yeah.
Two more songs, one song now and
We
an
don't need to
encore.
recognize it, we
Okay.
need to appreciate it.
Well, it should be 3 songs. It'll be 1 song now,
Okay,
tuning, and then.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that Chinese song, to me.
Yeah.
If anybody ever copyrights that, we're gonna be in trouble.
So this should be pretty recognizable.
Hmm.
Ah, yes. Alright, where's my rainbow?
Did Rainbow play that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Right on.
So this is a, they call C. Wahini. It's a Hawaiian slack key tune. Well, it's in progress. Then we set it down to C. It's really hard to do, it's almost. So this is written for my wife. Amazingly.
Name?
Sarah.
The amazing Sarah.
And she may or may not be watching right now, assuming the motor is working and assuming it's working at the house. And assuming that she's actually watching it. So it's called Hayden's Rose. Hayden is a grandmother's name. She published a book under the title of Hayden's Rose when she was doing stained glass. I am so good on top. Show 'em, cousin.
Really pretty.
Oh, thank
You
you.
should enter that in the Hawaiian songwriters contest, it would have won.
Oh, there is one?
Yeah.
Such a thing?
Oh, maybe they would have loved that song.
Well, they got a few of these things brewing in the Slack Key and Hawaiian tradition.
Oh, I love it.
Can you explain slack key just a little bit to people? I know it's used a lot in Hawaiian music, but.
Well, the history of it is, they imported a bunch of cows to Hawaii,
Right.
and then when the Spaniards left, they didn't know what the heck to do with it. Or I guess the English, I don't know who stole it first. So anyway, so they hired Spanish gauchos to teach them how to manage cattle.
Right.
Well, the gauchos left these guitars behind. And the Hawaiians said, what the heck do you do with these things? So they started inventing their own ways of tuning the guitar.
Right.
And what it is, it got the name slack key because the strings are usually tuned down from what normal
Right,
tuning
they're
is.
looser than.
Yeah. So it's called slack key. This is all the way down to a C.
So it's kind of like an open tuning of some sort.
A lot of them are open tunings. Sometimes they're the same open tunings that we, developed over
Right.
here. This is not particularly an open tuning, but it does lend itself to
Oh, yeah.
some really nice, open sounds.
Yeah, open sound,
So, Mr. Natural, thank you so much for the platform. Thank you also for being here. Thank you for the request. And hopefully there's some people out in WeberNet land to thank as well.
There are.
Webernet.
WeberNet.
Let him get the old watches and that.
So, back to Mr. Natch himself.
We refer to it as the interwebs, right? Some people call it the interwebs.
Interwebs.
The interwebs. So now, this is your time to come on up here. What I will do is I will get the sheet, and I'll go through the sheet, and I will try to bring up a regular, and then a new person, and a regular, and a new person. That's what I try to do. So if the new people sign up last, I'll still bump you up front anyway, because we all like to hear new people. And then we'll just all go on, taking turns one at a time. You get 2 songs. You get 2 songs, or 10 minutes maximum. Since we're not crowded tonight, we should all be able to get through pretty well. Just relax and take it easy.
Yeah.
What I'll do is, while somebody is up here performing, I'll come around and tell you you're up next. And that's the time to go outside or in the bathroom and tune up and get ready, and then come here and sit and wait to come on up. Then just come right up, do your thing, and then just get right off. If we save time in between the setup, and everybody does not come up here and tune up, we save a hell of a lot of time, and that usually gives us more people to come on up here. So for the last few years, I've been singing a song at the end of the thing, sort of what I call acapulco, acapella, and it's my thankful song that I sing to all of you people to close the evening. And last week, I sat down and I put the pen to paper for the first time and worked out some chords for this song. So I played it last week for the first time without any practice whatsoever, and it was dreadful. This week I got a chance to practice it once, so it won't be as dreadful. But give me a couple weeks to learn to pull it together, and I'll be able to play it better. So this is a song I call Thankful.
Nice.
I'm thankful for your smile. I'm thankful for your wink, that little twinkle in your eyes. I'm thankful for the music in your soul. When I'm feeling incomplete, you make me whole. I'm thankful for your touch, the little things it does to me that always mean so much. much more. I want to thank you. I'm thankful for your fire. You see the passion of your spirit never ceases to inspire me. I'm thankful for this moment that we share, and for a chance to let you know I care. So when you feel like no one wants you, know that you're my lucky star, and I am thankful for you just the way you Chord alert. And then, as you know, I'm a music teacher. The other thing I like to do is teach, and I have not been teaching here for the last few years. So what I'm going to do is start giving music lessons here again every week. And today, my first music lesson is I'm going to teach you something Hawaiian. Do y'all know what that means?
Yeah.
Right?
Hello.
Hello, hang ten.
Hang loose.
Hang loose, right? Well, this is a way of figuring out how to transpose music, believe it or not, okay? Any chord progression usually starts out with a chord that starts and ends the whole song, right? We call that the one chord for those. If a song has two chords in it, 99.9% of the time it's going to be the one chord and what's called the five chord, the five dominant chord. So in the case of D, here's a D major, you go to an A7, see, and then it comes back, and it ends it. Now some songs, that's all they are. So it says, the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. Now the nice thing about that song, Texans being as proud as they are, every time you say the word Texas, you change the chord. And since there's only two chords, how hard is that? You just listen for the word Texas, change the chord, go to your five chord, change, come back, okay? Now here's how the hang loose works, okay? I was in the key of D, so if we take the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it goes over A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So if I start with D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So if I'm starting on a D chord, D, E, F, G, A will be my five chord. See, it's five away, five away. So when I played the D, I went to A7 and came back. And lots of songs like Mary Had a Little Lamb, five chord, Little Lamb, one chord, Little Lamb, or right, or London Bridge is falling down, five chord, falling down, one chord, falling down. They're just two chords, and it turns out there are only 15 one chord songs on the planet Earth. Just 15 of them. And there are over 80,000 songs that have two chords.
Wow.
So the minute you add one more chord, blah, you got this huge amount of material that you can play from. So now let's do a thing that's called transposition. Now transposition is considered very, very, very difficult to do. I'm going to show you how to use hang 10 to get away with something, okay? Say I want to play in the key of C. I'm going to start with a C chord here. Now the question is, what note is five away? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Exactly. So if I play C, go to a G7 chord, and then come back, we can still do the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of, change the chord, Texas. You got it, Charles. The prairie sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky. What, you got the idea? Now let's say I'm in the key of.
There are other small parts.
What if I'm in the key of E? Key of E. A, B, C, D, E,
B.
F, G, A,
B.
B.
Yeah.
So if I play an E, and then the dreaded B7, and then back to E again, see, I can still do the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. What if I start in A, folks? Do a hang 10. A, B, C, D, E. So if I go, the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. E7, the starry skies are wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. Okay, what if I start in G? Who can tell me? G, A, B, C, D. So if I go from a G to a D and back, I got the same song. The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. That's how you transpose songs, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you very, very much.
All right.
Okay, let's see who's at the top of the list.
Yeah, like you play in order.
Rivo is at the top of the list.
Like you play in order.
This is a suggestion. And I'm starting out. So please welcome to the stage one of my good friends and my friends and neighbors. And I have to say, I'm an old guy, he's a young guy, he's gotten to be my adopted son. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rivo to the stage.
Hello. Well, it's too bad that Mr. Carter's outside. I wanted to declare to everybody, see, this was a 6-string guitar when I walked in, but it knew that I was going on after Jack, so through evolution it actually grew 6 extra strings.
6 more strings.
Yeah. So this should be interesting. I haven't really played my 12-string in a couple weeks. I just got a new guitar and I've been kind of drooling over that. But here we go. This is one of mine. This is called Donations to Charity. Flame that flickers and dims but will never die, surrounded by circles, reflections and weary eyes. Your restlessness taxes you, price you pay for your freedom, as you're shattered and battered in this western world. And 7 seas and streams of dreams expect some pollution, I burn so brightly and run so far as a stranger man. Inspire the earth, this is your want, but remember always love you. Think a pen, take a page unstained by this western world. You know it already, how to catch your feet when you fall. Suns emerge bright and light from some night of fog and tears. turn, a bit of burn when you reach that high road. People earn their pedestals, equal parts success and stone. Some will hate you because you're beautiful and love you when your time is over. It's all clutter in the brains of this Western world. Well, you're a kind like mine, full of our dreams undied trying. Spirits rich and rested, bodies cleansed and gone. Faith and bliss and thankfulness for each and every better day. Turn away from this Western world. You know well already how to catch your feet when you fall. The sun's emerged bright and blind from some night of fog and tears. Whispers rejoice in the reason, colors crystallize in your eyes. Ooh. Now some quarter and eastern dawn finds your head clear. But in my heart you're still right here. Through the hills may you find the best contentedness. But know you're missed right here at home. I said, know you're missed right here at home. But I hope you will. Now I'd like to do one of the weirder ones I've written, and this seems to sound really good on the drummer. I wrote a song about insomnia, sort of, and it's called As I Lay Me Down. Jack, once we did a show together and you said I should do some more songs with some weird chords. Well, this is one of those songs. This is called As I Lay Me Down. So here we go. As I lay me down, I'll kick up the dust and stay a while. Spinning yards of past minutia, all the while haunting me in ways. I don't know what's more unnerving, these figments of this fool they play. Is that actor imagined, or is that just me cackling? Say I'm restless, not strong enough to go. Maybe some ignorance for this, trouble my bad ideas. My head's a jumble, otherwise I'm long past expired. Still don't you know I'm wide awake? Set my heart ablaze in a moment's disregard. And my nerves are cracked and yellow, and my head has our initials. A chance to dream or disintegrate. Should that morning sun come way too soon? Should that morning sun come way too soon? Dawnlight is crept into the room. I must rise. As I lay me down, melodies like flowers linger while I suffocate breathe. For my calm is breached, a polluted battling brook flows endlessly on its side. I may sleep someday when these light bulbs burn out and these veins that lose their blood. When my very bones no longer feel the bitter chill that plagues my every breath. Quick shout out to my friend Liz, watching from Tulsa. Hope you come out here and play.
Yeah. Let's hear it one more time for RIBO, ladies and gentlemen. RIBO stands for Ryan Voss. So if you, I think there's a famous water of the same name, Voss Water. So if you go on the internet and search for Ryan Voss, you'll find his website, his Facebook, and you
gotta
can
search
see
for RIBO.
some of his others. RIBO. Also, you know, he wrote a song. It reminds me of. He wrote a song called "Pretty Pixels," right?
Pretty Pixels, yeah.
Yeah, Pretty Pixels. There's a new movie coming out with Adam
Yeah,
Sandler
I
on it.
saw that.
It's
I'm
called
like-
Pixels.
Yeah.
And what's funny is in the ad, it starts out with this really beautiful woman who's basically from one of these video games.
Yeah.
And this guy's looking, and she kicks him in the face. And just as she kicks him in the face, the title comes up, Pixels. So I thought that'd be a
I
good,
should've used that for my
good
music
opener for
story.
your song, Pretty Pixels. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome to the stage Charles Haymarket. Pardon? Yeah, they're both tuned up. You'll be on right
How are y'all tonight?
after. Hey, Charles.
We'll just listen even closer.
Yeah, don't forget to play loud and whisper.
Whoops. That's missed that part. I don't talk about it much. How I happen to outlive them all. Now the silence is so deafening, and the ghosts stir every fall. Got to lay it in the ground. All the memory of my family now. Faces soon be gone. 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 The pictures fill the dresser drawer. Since I can name them all. Is that beautiful Aunt Maria standing there with Uncle Carl? Had to lay it in the ground. All the men of my family now. Faces soon be gone. 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 Yeah. I try not to look up too much. Not even my own mirror. All the people I see around me someday soon got to disappear. Got to lay it in the ground. All the members of my family now. Faces soon be gone. 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 Yeah. I'm walking like a ghost now. Won't be too long in the sun. Every beating of my heart, yeah, reminds me to soon be gone. Got to lay it in the ground with just a memory of my family now. Faces soon be gone. 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 Faces soon be gone.
Thank you for waking us all up.
Well, our faces
Who needs
soon
coffee?
be
You
gone.
got Charles.
Yeah.
Oh, Charles had coffee. That's why.
Oh, that's why.
Is that why your face is soon be gone?
That's where
That's
it's a contact high.
why your face is soon be gone.
Yeah.
Don't do the song about the girls. Don't do the song about the girls. Nice. This is the song about the girls.
That's a song about the girls.
Oh, yeah.
Just one of your ballads.
without love anyway. I'm sorry. Who wants to play the game with rules? Change, yeah, they change. All blood red for war, and they got down for more. We ran the north to try to be free, and we met with fate. Who wants to be? Who wants to live? Won't I love anyway? I'm sorry. Who wants to live well without love anyway? I'm sorry. Who wants to play the game of the rules? Change, yeah, they change. Without the men, love lives in our heart. Let's step apart. Step apart. Who wants to live the world without love anyway? I found you. Who wants to live the world without love anyway? Just be happy. Who wants to play games? Lives to breathe. Games.
Nice.
Very nice.
You're badass, Charles. Indeed.
Yeah, let's hear it for Charles one more time, folks. Okay, and now it's time for newbie. So everybody, put on your best manners and smile, and please welcome to the stage Christy, ladies.
Welcome.
Y'all don't need any manners around here, you just need your fingers.
She knows our secret.
Came up here from Oklahoma, so forgive me, I don't have my bass player and I don't have my drummer, but I have a room full of people who have rhythm.
Yeah.
Clearly. So I'm gonna rely on you for this thing.
Get us going.
There we go. Now I know around here everybody rides bicycles, but I used to have an MG because a bicycle wasn't enough exercise, and I got to push the MG and get much better results.
MG stands for mostly garbage.
Oh, boy.
It felt a little bit like a Tonka truck. So this song's about that car. Leaving work at 10 o'clock. Wings in my car, as always unlocked. But the glass some no vain fool had rotten with his little tool. Red and yellow, I stuck out what he had been about. My stereo was a head store. It had plates and napkin holes. My little red MG, she like a piece of me. I can push it on my own. That's how we always make it home. Make it home. Friday night, leaving the store, I got one aggravation more. Some other people's brain was fried, my unbound trunk lit bright. He was the wick short of a candle, didn't even try turning the handle. Nothing in there, the stupid man took my hammer and an old gas can. My little red MG, she like a piece of me. I can push it on my own. That's how we always make it home. Make it home. A whiskey and a pair of pliers, hot wired and set my car on fire. Burned a little piece of me that night, Joe, the positive is on the rise. So now I have this driving need. Talk to these with you, I plead. Don't touch my car if you will poor, be kind and try the stinking door. My little red MG, she like a piece of me. I can push it on my own. That's how we always make it home. We make it home. We make it home. We make it home.
There are 20,000 songs in my head right now, but I think I'm gonna do a tribute to the history of this place.
Oh, okay.
You told me that this started out a long time ago as Christian.
Yeah.
Open mic. I'm glad actually to have a whole open table here.
Right.
But I absolutely 100% believe in our creator. So I'm just gonna throw a song out there.
Go for it.
Goes with it. Usually have instruments. Praise to you, maker of stars, created two brothers, billion miles apart. From my backyard, they look like ornaments. Praise, praise to you. Praise to you, maker of minds, created everything, 100 souls inside. From my backyard, they look like stars in flight. Praise, praise to you. Sometimes we try so hard to see only with our eyes, but you keep falling out my name, and it echoes in chasms so wide. Praise to you, maker of dreams, created us even though we would break apart. In our backyard, you gave a new start. Praise, praise to you.
All right.
Tell him the voice. Tell him the voice.
How's this one? Yes, James Conrad in the house. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the stage for a little storytelling at the moment, James Conrad. Please put your hands together for James.
All right, thanks.
Kevin, you'll be next.
Now, really kind of got through it today really quickly. Okay, just waiting for it to load up here, but while I'm doing that, see some people here who are new. My name is James Conrad, and I am a writer. Been doing a series since the beginning of this year, reading from my fourth novel, Zurdo Queen's House, and basically it's about a Mexican-American man with a checkered past, wrongly accused, convicted, and incarcerated for murder and child molestation, obviously crimes he did not commit. And it shows the corruption in the legal system. And basically, we will learn over time that when society treats a man as an enemy, they create an enemy. And this is episode 26 of Zurdo Queen's House. Ramon Ruiz tossed and turned as he dreamed that his younger brother was caught in the middle of a prison brawl. Just before the arm of Zurdo's adversary came sweeping downward toward his neck, shiv in hand, Ramon awoke with a jolt, covered in sweat and gasping for air. His wife Natalia, asleep in the bed next to him, began to stir and turned toward her husband. "Ramon, honey, are you okay?" Ramon sighed. "Yeah, I was just having a bad dream." "About Zurdo?" asked Natalia, her arm across his chest, her thumb giving his shoulder a reassuring massage. "Yes," said Ramon, "I dreamed that he had all these people trying to fight him." Ramon cleared his throat and took a deep breath. "You miss him," said Natalia, as she kissed him on the cheek, her tone gentle and solicitous. "Oh, yeah," said Ramon, "not only that, but I can't help but be worried about him. I know he's a resourceful guy and he takes care of himself, but..." He began to yawn. "You're afraid he'll never get out?" "Yeah, you could say that, I guess." "Worrying will never help anything," said Natalia, kissing Ramon on the temple. "As long as you know he's innocent, keep fighting for him. That way you won't have to waste time worrying about him." "But what if he never gets out?" "Well, either way, you'll know you did your best," said Natalia without batting an eyelash. "And if he dies in prison, maybe you can fight for other people." "Sure he'd want that," said Ramon, brightening up a little as he began to relax. "But right now," said Natalia, "he wants you not to worry and to keep fighting for him." "What else is there?" said Ramon with a smile as he closed his eyes, yawned, and went back to sleep. Tune in next week, same time for episode... Next week is, yes, episode 27 of Zurdo Queen's House. And so now, I'm high, and I think I'm going to play a Jimmy Cliff song.
Yeah, you do it. Good night.
That's it. Aim and ambition. Aim Please tell me if I'm wrong when I talk about aim and ambition. Aim and ambition. Aim and ambition. To make life worth living, something forgiving, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Keep listening to your Prince, smoke weed every day. Great show tonight. I had a great time, and back to you, Mr. Natural. I'm James Conrad. See you next week.
James Conrad, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'd like to bring up somebody from across the waters who's been here for quite a while now. We love and adore Kevin North, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Kevin North.
Singing songs of freedom, riding on the train, reaching to West Rock in the rain. Our world kept turning, we kept on learning. The plans were great, I'm glad I came. I still remember down on Commercial Street, the warm welcome from the people you meet. In a bid for glory was our life story, yes it was. Some people have gone, but some remain. In a bid for glory was our life story, yes it was. Some places have gone, but some remain. No ragtag warriors, it's King's Road and proud. The policeman raided us when we played too loud. Aren't you wankers? In a bid for glory was our life story, yes it was. Some people have gone, but some remain. In a bid for glory was our life story, yes it was. Some places have gone, but some remain. Well, I've always wanted to do a song like a walking blues song, walking blues song, and I've always wanted to do a song about San Francisco, so I put the two things together. And this is about Philadelphia. No, this is about
Philadelphia.
There it goes. Well, I can't believe it's been so long since anybody wrote a song about this great city where I reside. Well, it's best place that I know, apart from London, that I don't want to go. hear Homer cry. I said, hey, hey, my, San Francisco never dies. Place I love, place I wanna stay. I said, hey, hey, my, San Francisco never dies. Place I love, place I wanna stay. Yeah, hey, apart from when the fog comes rolling in, and I can't see. Hey! Well, it wasn't too long before I found out what this place was all about. She got the park, but the beach in the sea. And the Google bus runs every day, that's why I got nowhere to stay. But I'm clinging on to hope it'll turn out fine. I said, hey, hey, my, San Francisco never die. This place I love, this place I wanna stay. I said, hey, hey, my, San Francisco never die. It's the place I love, place I wanna stay. Yeah, yeah. Apart from all these evictions, the rents are crazy. Hey! Well, with a chance to relocate a little note from the Golden State, I'm riding on the stone. And some music from a sacred place, I love to feel that warm embrace. You ain't waving me goodbye. Hey! I said, hey, hey, my, San Francisco never dies. Place I love, place I want to stay. I said, hey, hey, my, San Francisco never dies. Place I love, place I want to stay. Your turn. I said, hey, 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 my, San Francisco never dies. This place I love, place I want to stay. One more. I said, hey, hey, my, San Francisco never dies. The place I love, place I want to stay. Hey, ah.
Rock the house, man.
And now, just some more spoken word. Let's bring to our stage now our hippie rapper, Graham, ladies and gentlemen. Graham.
Go, Graham, go, Graham.
And, you are first.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, this first one is the part 2 of a song I did last week about movies, my movie addiction. When I was writing that song, I kept thinking of TV references and I just didn't go with the song, so I just made a whole song about TV references and how I'm addicted to TV.
Movies too.
What's that?
Movies too.
Oh, yeah.
Movie days, I remember the last thing you had to say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just like that one for TV. I got another addiction, something that I forgot to mention. It's like the movie's second cousin. It's called the goddamn television. As a kid, I had no sitter. I had Don Knotts and John Rivers who just come and knock on our door. I know that I want to watch some more Breaking Bad, Heisenberg's the man, spreading that blue all across the land. Always love Nickelodeon, watching those shows all day long. Saturday Night Nick equals Snick. God, I love to watch that shit like Are You Afraid of the Dark? But I don't need their approval. I was watching Butt Nick hustle, Rocco living his modern life, Tommy Pickles fighting for the rights. Now let's talk about the classics, Twilight Zone and Outer Limits. Green Acres is the place to be. Sanford and Son made history. The SS Minnow, it got tossed. Jed Clampett don't care what it costs. D. McDennis Frank and Charlie. On It's Always Sunny in Philly, Philadelphia, born and raised, where the Fresh Prince spent most of his days. I was raised in Baltimore with shows like Rock and The Wire. Manly men. Charlie died, now they got Ashton. One thing that I can't stand is the news. Please don't put me through that abuse. Jackass is the abuse I like, and 1,000 Ways to Die, it's on Spike. John Cruz a dick on Third Rock. Al Bundy is a major jock. Kelly Bundy was such a flirt. Bud Bundy was such a dork. Now let's talk about Peg Bundy. She was on Sons of Anarchy. On that show she plays the boss, a total bitch that I wouldn't cross. One more thing before I close, I'm here to let you all know, watching TV don't make you dumb. Almost every show you can learn from. If you hate TV, please hear this. What the fuck are you talking about, Willis? Alright, this next one is pretty much, I guess it's my theme song of what I'm doing. I'm a hitchhiker, tramp, whatever you want to call it. And this song, I just have to sing it all the time to just keep reminding me, hey, I was thinking about getting a job at Target the other day, and it's like, no, what the fuck are you thinking? And this song is called Seize the Day. Right around the time I turned 30, all of a sudden I began to worry. Life was flashing before my eyes. It was true that I had no life. I was part of the machine. Every single day, it was the same thing. Day after day after day. I knew something had to change. I had to seize the day. My choice was to take 2 months off. Take some time for my mind to get lost. Turned off my phone and my PC. I got some gear and I hit the AT. Meeting folks from many cultures, escaping from corporate vultures. Went from Virginia to Georgia. Corporate life, it was good to know you. After the hike, my mind it was made. List all my shit on eBay. Society is gonna fall. The system has so many flaws. I won't be there to catch you all. I started hitching through the South, finding folks and helping them out. That's what this journey it was about, escaping from the infestation. I don't have a destination, I just need a place to camp like Alexander Supertramp. I'm going into the wild, but my story is more mild. I just wanna live at the end with all my family and friends. 8 months later my cash it ran out. Now was time to figure shit out, and if I went home, I would fail. Living a life in retail hell. I never wanna fucking sell a thing for the damn Target, man. I think I have a better plan. I know a mouse who did it best. I'm like 5, I'm going west. Everyone said I was crazy. You sold all your shit and you moved to Cali. Now you're sleeping in an alley. You'll be back in a month. The fucking streets are gonna eat you for lunch. Years went by and I'm still in Cali, so fuck the haters back east. I'm gonna live like my own way and I'll always seize the fucking day. Looking up online, Slab City Rapper. I'm from a place called Slab City, and if you don't know about it, check it out.
Slab City .rapper or Slab City what?
On YouTube, Slab City Rapper.
Rappers,
There's a lot of.
Google that.
There's not any other Slab City rappers.
Okay, you're lucky, yeah.
Just me.
Just you so far.
So
Graham, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Graham. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage Danny Ames, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Ames.
Kevin North gave me permission to write this, transcribe the song and perform it. Thank you, Kevin. Anytime. So I've had the song for 12 days.
and play it for you guys. So, anyhow, get my mojo, get my feel here. Yeah, that's it. Hello, welcome to the world we have today. Sometimes sunny, sometimes gray. It's been so long now, it's always been that way. It's so easy. I decided that I'm gonna turn it off. Constant diatribe with nothing but I want. Human morals, a mystery to me. Oh, it ain't easy. It's never easy. 'Cause I had enough of war, had enough of hate, had enough of death. Was such a state. You're telling me the way that I should be. All I get to see is people killing people. Yeah. People killing people. Okay, alright. Enough's enough. Picture this. A world without stuff. Race, religion, borders, it ain't tough. It's sorry. It's so easy. It's so easy 'cause I've had enough war, had enough hate, had enough death. The world's such a state. So tell me the way that I should be. All I get to see is people killing people. People killing people. La la la. People killing people. 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 Killing people. Thank you, Kevin, for helping me out there, you know. So, anyhow, now I'll do an old favorite that I think is kind of cool. This is old number 7, guys, okay?
Okay. Some whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Guess I grew up on an older road. Pedal to the metal, always till I was old. Until I found out that my brand new clothes came second hand from the Richmond store. I grew up fast, I guess I grew up big. There's 1,000 things inside my head
do another song? We have time?
Well, we have time.
We don't serve Jack
You wanna
in
do
here.
another one?
You
Go,
can't be
go for it.
Okay. So, should I do Beatles 64 or should I do Wagon Wheel?
Wagon wheel.
Wagon wheel.
Okay.
Great.
Southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold, up in New England, I was gonna be a fiddler in an old country band. My baby played guitar, I play banjo now. All the North Country winters keep getting me now. Lost my money playing poker, so I had a belief. But I ain't turning back to live that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Walking the south, out of Roanoke, kind of trucker out Philly, and a nice long trip. Headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I'll die free. I wrote to rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me.
And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage Daryl Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite quote of all times is opposite of cruelty is and it's just like gotten me to a place where you know, you gotta roll up your shirt sleeves, you know, like start working things, and I was a kid that got pretty messed up. I mean, a kid. Now I'm a person who likes to think a lot like Jane Fonda. I may be losing my eyesight. And so I get to feed my soul a lot. And one of the things that I did was write myself a love letter, wallpapered love letter poem. And it's really something I recommend. It's really a lot of fun. Anyway, maybe I'll do that. And I'm getting Tuina massages, so my body is like expressing itself, like lots of new and fun yogic. Let me feel it. Let me feel it. Let me feel it in the morning. Let me night. Let me take whatever wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland with me too. Let me eat. That's smart, beloved. Intertwined, steady by me. Smile, sing, laughing, smell, sound, touch. Oh, so divine. You rock the boat. You tasted nectar divine, ripened into tantalizing fruit. So I picked you through time to partner with me. Flying, leaping through exotic adventures is possible with your mindfulness and your careful loading of the tone. So, see, you are not left but the honored, welcome guest. Shine the confidence of the peace, love, warriors, expertise. Oh, God, soft and free. And your courage and persistence are the price we pay for peace. Steady on. Know that your days and nights are filled with love songs and messages from me. I love you. Dance with me. Let me be. Ta-da! Well, I made my shoes. I'm making lots of them these days. And that way I don't have to go shopping for dance shoes. And I'm making dance costumes. And a magic quilt. It's silk threads that are so beautiful. And they have all these colors that are called mint, azul, I don't think it wasn't raspberry. No, they're like sort of earthy. And then on the back, well, today I rode my bicycle, and my bicycle was fixed by Mike. bike. See, if you've been hit by a car 35 miles an hour, and you go in with $12 and some change, and the price is $18, at first the cash register is not gonna work for, you know, the wrong amount. But then it turns and you get your whole bike tuned up, and he was wonderful, Jeremy. And he said, just be careful. So I was riding my bicycle down to the new San Francisco Fabrics today to get more leather because the checks have come. I have a disability check, and I haven't figured out a new means to, you know, like having the money. But soon it will be here. And so it's amazing, like new colors, like so beautiful blue. Oh, I have a hat, but at any rate, there's like this wonderful little hat band I made because I cut the dress down a little bit, and then I've got shoe fabric for matching. So these little ensembles, and my princess shoes are almost done, and then the outfit's gonna go with it, and it's gonna be great fun. And the guy who's gonna video me at the cable car turnaround, oh, and the cable car turnaround, the guy doesn't fight me anymore. I made up this song because they were stealing all the time to heal at this place where I can hear myself because I've got middle ear bones broken, and I gave him my doctor's letter, and I, you know, did all these things. But because I wanted to clean up the city and open up the big mouth in City Hall saying the police are unaccountable. And if they were dogs, 98% of them would shoot them. That's what you do when you have a head injury. You don't like realize, you know, you don't stick your neck out. So they come at me full force all the time, and I haven't stuck my neck out at City Hall. I've not been in front of cameras. So my life is getting better. And anyway, so this beautiful like patchwork quilt is like woven colors on one side of patches that are beautiful from China silk. And then on the other side, I just got this beautiful Indian. So I'm going to do quilting at the acupuncture school, ACTCM, I hope. So that'll be really divine. And here's my poem. Although it's about like you're not supposed to pay too much heed to colors at the end, but I like think it's divine. It's not mine, it's Rudy, but have the anticipation of the falcon and the pride of the leopard in the times of the hunt, be graceful. In the times of war, victorious. Don't pay too much heed to the nightingale and the peacock. One is all talk, the other all colors. Ta-da-da-da. Thank you, loves.
Daryl Jones, ladies and gentlemen. And that concludes our show for this evening. Some small announcement. Next week, our feature will be Dr. Dream and her Sonic Imaginorium. If you've never seen Dr. Dream before, it's kind of a cross between entertainment and a train wreck of the best kind you can imagine. She comes up here and tells the most delightful stories and makes stuff up, and then she does a lot of sound effects with her voice, you know, like on a microphone. She does some pretty interesting things. So she'll be here entertaining us from 7 until 7:30 next week. The week after that will be a gentleman by the name of Kevin McGee. If you've ever seen Kevin McGee, he kind of comes up like Opie. You know, Opie from the you know, the Andy Griffin show, right? He's kind of that. He's very deadpan, very sort of straightforward fella, and then when he starts singing songs, most of his songs are about how his hamburger fell on the floor, or, you know, his wife forgot to take the mail out, and they're kind of interesting personal things that he says. I like the way he puts words together also to tell stories. So please do not miss Kevin McGee. He's a good old boy and has a lot of fun. So next week, Dr. Dream. The week after that, Kevin McGee. Until then, good night. God bless everyone, and thank you all for coming. Good night, Granny Rose, wherever you are. And thank you, everyone. Good night.